A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, this team 11-0 with everything on the line. They could have their eyes turned towards the conference championship next week, but they know they've got to take care of business today and not overlook this opponent. He said a perfect season is on the line, but we cannot get ahead of ourselves. Today is the only day that matters. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. Offense in a split backfield.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Avoids the pressure and gets away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. He wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moses. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Rainey. Here's a little room there. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Have to put that 1st down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Send the tight end in motion. On the move, it's Peppers. Got enough for the first. Oh, what a move to get open. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got some room to run. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Trying to run, it's Peppers. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Martin back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Pulls it in, it's Ford. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. Back to pass.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Tries to get it on the ground. There's a crease. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll go to the counter. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes it past the marker. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Peppers. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Martin will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Rainbow Warriors go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. All wideouts, no backs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The give out of the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Martin back to pass. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Hawaii! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires on the move. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try? And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Martin will throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. set up with an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Peppers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got a little grass. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Martin back to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Wide receiver comes in motion. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Running inside. It's Peppers. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the counter. Finding some room. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? First down here for the offense. The keeper on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Martin will throw it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got room at the 35. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
Got a man. It's Ross. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go right back downfield. He's going to let it go. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And that wall they need to climb to get back in this one, guys, is still 20 points high. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Escapes trouble. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Peppers. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Martin back to pass. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast to come away with the pick.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Ross. And they're able to get him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Buys a little time. QB got it himself. And he will get just beyond the 1st down marker before sliding. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. Martin will throw it. Under fire. And it's a sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on
Makes the grab in their space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Cotton. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Add 6 more to the trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he tags on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Give him 9 on that one. 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Martin back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt. Now it's really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Try to regroup a little bit after that mental error. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he was... Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Martin will throw it. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offensive 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. Could not make his way to the corner. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Finding open areas. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks. Backfield. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He got got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On the draw, it's raining. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now it's a one-possession game. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Hawaii sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Maybe a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. On the move. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Hawaii sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They give it to him again. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Martin back to pass. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Wormley.
Complete to the back. No gain on the play. Third down coming.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. The offense changing the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
By the receiver.
First down, 10 yards to go.
And that's a first down.
Running inside, it's Wormley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
To the air on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Porter. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. 8th play of the drive coming up. Second down, he'll throw it. On a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Reads it, fires complete.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And he'll be brought down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive. Makes the catch, and he's free. That'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
But there's no doubt where the quarterback's going to be looking in this 2-minute situation trailing in this game. Tonight, time and time again, he has been feeding this guy the football, already over 100 receiving yards, and he comes up with another big play for his quarterback on a 2-minute drive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Martin will throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. They'll run it to the right. Could be an alley. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Martin back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
No, he got loose. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rainbow Warrior! They jump on top here in OT. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he puts through the extra point. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The inside handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make...
A shot toward the end zone. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here's the heat. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he tacks on the extra point. Now first down here in the second overtime. The run inside. It's Wormley. Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Run in the red zone. It's Wormley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They take the lead here in the second overtime period.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22. Shift.
They'll move the tight end.
Where did he go?
They want to throw it. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Martin will throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. He slides past the first down marker and picks it up on fourth. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Martin back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.